But then, more things are wrought by wild chances than this world dreams of. You know, doing things by half measures is never very satisfactory, is it? And that's why I'm sure you get mighty disgusted with the halfway job old-fashioned soaps do for dishes. They either go only halfway on speed or they're just halfway kind to your hands. Well, that's where New Does is different. Because this new kind of granulated soap has everything you want for dishes. Yes, this same Does that does everything in your wash gives you a new idea of dishwashing, too. You get whirlwind speed plus greater kindness to your hands. In fact, Does treat your hands like a baby. Just notice how wonderfully soft and smooth they feel after doing dishes with Does. It's the only leading granulated laundry soap to give your hands this extra gentle care. Yet no soap made speeds through dishes faster than Does. Why, those bouncing suds cut even tough grease without hard scarring. Just one look at those suds will tell you how different this new kind of granulated soap is. So, try New Does today. It has everything for dishes. And be sure to listen to the next episode of The Goldbergs, written for you by Gertrude Berg. Next time, Molly and Chris take that outside chance. This is James Fleming, wishing you good day for Procter & Gamble, the makers of Does, the new kind of granulated soap for all three kinds of wash.
Yes, it's the Goldbergs. You know, ladies, when I tell you that New Does is one soap for everything in your wash, I mean all three kinds of wash, from heavy work shirts and towels to your pretty rayon slips.
Now, look here, young man. I want to talk to you about that.
Oh, about Does doing everything?
Yes. I'm just starting my spring house cleaning, and I have some heavy wash rugs that are just full of dirt.
Well, do them with Does. They'll come out wonderfully clean, and so easily, too. Why, no soap made gets dirt out easier than Does.
Well, I also have some special white bedspreads and linens to wash. Will Does get them really white?
You bet. Why, Does will get them gleaming white. In fact, you've never seen more snowy white washes than New Does gives you.
But look, I have lots of fussy colored washables, like my nice rayon net curtains and bright slip covers. Now, you aren't going to tell me I can use Does for them, too.
I certainly am. That's what's so wonderful about Does. It's far safer for those pretty colors than any other leading granulated wash day soap. That's why Does is one soap you can use for all the washing you have at house cleaning time. From the dirtiest rugs to those nice net curtains.
Well, I declare, this Does is the most amazing soap I ever heard of.
Yes, you bet. Does is amazing. Just you try it, and you'll see Does is a brand new kind of granulated soap. So new, you've never before been able to buy a soap quite like it.
Oh?
Why, you can tell the difference just by the suds. Notice, Does makes far more suds in your machine than any of the 4 other popular granulated laundry soaps.
Well.
And Does gives you suds that build up faster and last longer.
Say, the more I hear about this Does, the better it sounds.
Well, just you give Does a chance to prove what wonders it does for everything in your wash during house cleaning time. And all the time. Just ask for D-U-Z, Does, in that big red and white box. And now, the Goldbergs. Sammy Goldberg took the bull by the horns last night. He invited the Jeromes over to his home for dinner. This was against Molly's wishes, for Molly wants to stay as far away from Walter and his mother as she can. After all, Rosie's in Florida now because of Walter, and Molly's supposed to be going there too. All because Rosie fell in love with Walter, who happens to be engaged to someone else. And now, Sammy, who knows that Walter's unhappy about that engagement, has thrown the house into a dither by inviting the cause of all the trouble. Listen.
All right.
Oh, why are you making
so
such
Sammy
a fuss? It's
invited
nothing.
That's enough. Your mother said she didn't want company, especially unwelcome company. Then it should have been like Mama said.
Well, why shouldn't Walter and Norma and his mother be welcome?
Because I don't break bread and shake salt with everybody.
All right, Jake, please, please. It's not a question of everybody, please. So go out of the kitchen, please, so I can know what I'm doing already, please.
Oh, excuse me. You changed your attitude. You're satisfied already that they're coming.
Jake, dear, please. Please, I haven't got the heads for the backwards and the forwards conversations. Now, please, I didn't say I was satisfied. They're coming, and family asked them already, so let them come.
Oh, I don't know why you're making such a fuss.
Will you tell your son why before I lose myself? Are you a child? Are you a stripling? Don't you know why?
No, I don't know why.
Molly, enlighten your son, please.
Why, please, you see, I'm trying to prepare the dinner. They're coming for dinner. Family invited them for dinner. I'm trying to prepare for the dinner. Please, I'm also trying to prepare myself to go to Florida. Please, enough is enough. Please, I have too much on my mind.
That's not the reason.
Yeah, I know the reason. It's not a very good one.
Why?
Oh, please, my leg is burning. Oh, please, see, my leg is burning already. See, with a bit of nonsense.
What?
Oh, the talk.
Take the towel.
Give me the dish towel already,
Here.
please. Please,
Here.
give me. Go away from my Nopper family, please.
Be careful, Molly.
See that?
Look out.
See that? Right, please already. Give me the fork over there, please.
Here it is.
See, it's burning. You see that it's burning? You see? You see that? Oh, look at that. Let me turn over my leg.
Now you have to bother with legs.
All right, please. Now, what else would I be going to give them? If somebody's coming for supper, so I have to prepare something, no? If it's a leg, if it's something else. All right. So, is that nearly burnt? Is that? Gravy I wouldn't have already. Gravy already is past already. I've forgotten already. So, and now, will you please remove yourself both together in ensemble and go inside and let me finish?
If I'm talking, let me talk. Are you satisfied that Walter and his mother and his financier are coming?
I'm not satisfied.
Then why don't you express your opinion?
I expressed myself already.
Then call them up and tell them not to come.
That's your answer?
Well, what do you want me to say, Pa? I told Mama why I think they should come.
Why?
I told Mama.
Then tell Papa. I'm also a member of the family of Goldbergs.
For the reason that...
I'm asking Sammy.
Walter asked to be invited.
Why?
That's just it. Why?
I'm asking you, why?
Well, maybe he likes Rosie more than we think he does.
All the more reason to keep him at his distance. He's engaged. Engaged to be married.
He's not married yet.
That's beside the point.
What point?
A very important point.
Jake, please.
Don't shake me. I said a very important point. Rosie, your mother, me, or you will never have it said that we were responsible for a broken heart or a broken engagement.
All right, Pa. Have it your way. Do you want me to call them up and tell them not to come?
It's not necessary,
I
please.
said it is necessary. And I said I don't want them here. I'm not a hypocrite. I can't break bread and shake salt with people
Unless you love them.
Yes, unless I love them.
Meanwhile, at the hotel in Mrs. Jerome's suite, Walter discovers that his desire to be at the Goldbergs isn't quite matched by his mother's feelings.
I can't see the point of it, Walter. Who are the Goldbergs?
Sammy Goldberg is a friend of mine.
That's very nice, and I'm glad you found a friend up here. But why do I have to go and have dinner with his mother?
Why not?
What possible advantage could it be to me?
Does it have to be of advantage? They're nice people. I like them. And we'll have dinner and sit around and talk.
I didn't come up here to talk about the weather with strangers, Walter. I came up here to talk with you. But I haven't had any satisfaction from it yet.
The satisfaction you want can't be solved by conversation.
What's wrong with you, Walter? You're engaged to Norma. You like her. I know you do. Why do you keep postponing all the important things about living from month to month?
We don't have the same ideas of importance.
Oh, no. You think having dinner with some ordinary, uninteresting, and dull people in a small town is important.
Well, what's wrong with ordinary people? Do you think everything that's important comes with success and money and position?
Now, I don't want to quarrel with you.
If you don't want to go, I'll call up the Goldbergs and tell them that you don't want to go.
I didn't say I don't want to go. I just want to know why you think